Hello. I'm trying to figure out if we're live here. Is there anyone watching? Hi, Penny. How are you? Hi, Francie. I apologize. Hey, Brenda, if there is any. This is only my second time. Thanks for letting me know, Penny. Let's see. I think I have to. No, that didn't do it. Hold on. This is Sean normally takes care of this, and you see me in a little box. Hi, Brenda. I am just trying to figure out. I see myself in a little box off to the side, but I don't know. Hi, Bree. Yeah, and no one puts Walter in the corner. I'll tell you that right now. So, I'm just trying to figure out what it is I have to do here. I don't know why I'm off in a little corner. That's not it. Okay. That's right, Francie. Let's see. Hello, Karen. Sorry for the trouble. Sean normally takes care of this going live stuff, and I am just learning it. So I don't know why I'm showing all up. Now our intro's playing. Let's see. Hi, Mari. Hey, Mary Alice. Okay, well, let's see. You're getting no sound. My sound is on. Hi, Amanda. Francie, can you do me a favor and put into the chat if you can hear me? I'm thinking not. My mic is on, so you should be able to hear me. You can hear me. Okay, good. So you can hear me. Well, you know what? I am going to try switching cameras down to my desk. And let's see. Nope, that's still small and in the corner. What if I go to maximize? There we go. I figured it out. Woohoo! So now that I have it figured out, let me go back up so I can say a proper hello to everyone. Hello. So sorry for the technical difficulties tonight. Sean normally kicks us off and does all of this. I was able to get the live scheduled. I was able to get the intro playing, but it looks like initially I may have forgot to add the channels to go live on, which is why I was seeing people say you had a hard time finding me. So hopefully this will be the last time. I'm going to do some training with Sean to get this down pat. So nice to see everyone and have this working now. Hey, Candy. Welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. Thanks for joining. So I am, yes, the proper hello, Francie. So I am going solo tonight, but I have, thank you, Brenda. I'll send you $20 over Venmo later for that comment. With that said, I have a really fun project for you. And so I'm going to come down to my desktop and show you what we will be using tonight. So the bundle that we have tonight is $60.92. If you're a subscriber, you get a 15% discount off of the bundle. And what's included in there is the Mermazing stamp set, which is super cute. I mean, anytime you have a fashionable mermaid with glasses or sunglasses, a fabulous hat, and some drinks, you can't beat it. And a nice little whale tail purse. It's awesome. Going to be using this dolphin stencil, which I really love. This is one of my favorite stencils. It's a lot of fun. Also going to be using some rainbow, unicorn horn glitter glaze. We're going to be using Mango Sunrise Shimmer Mist, along with the Crocus and Magnolia Chroma Mists, Pink Lemonade Paper, which is this nice, beautiful shade of pink that I have cut down to the size I need. We're going to be using the Perfect Blend card bases. Also, I should mention, if you order the bundle tonight, you'll be getting a free 2x2 Raven detail ink. And so I put all of this together into a really fun card that has a nice background, that has the stenciled dolphins, stenciled with the unicorn horn. We have our fabulous mermaid with her shades on, and a sentiment of be a mermaid in a sea of fish. So this is the project for tonight. I will let you know that even though Sean was not able to be here because he's traveling, he also made a card for this week, and he's sharing it on social media. So you will see his card. Thanks, Francie. I agree, Melissa. It is a beautiful shade of pink, so it's great. Hello, Andrea. Nice to see you. All caught up on the chat. So I am going to jump in and start with our card. And the first step is really quite easy. It is simply going to be putting our pink card panel onto the card base to act as a mat and to frame our much prettier background. Yes, Candy did pop in and say hi. I think she may be in the background. Oh, Penny, I see you've had the good fortune of meeting my younger sister, Amanda, who's on as Javi, her significant other. She uses his YouTube account. So I hope that everyone is having a really great week. It is going by quickly for me. Actually have tomorrow off as a holiday for Juneteenth. So it's nice to have a day off kind of towards the middle of the week. For my background, I'm going to use a technique that I've been using a lot lately on a lot of my cards, that I think is a lot of fun to do. And that is applying my ink. In this case, it's the Chroma Mist to the background with a baby wipe. I love the effect that you get when you do that. Number one, it has like just little bits that it's not all uniform. So you could have a darker area, a lighter area. But also when you move into, like when I go purple into pink, it's a nice smooth transition. And I think it really looks great. So I have been doing this quite awesome. Oh, Melissa, I'm jealous of you. It's your Friday. It's not my Friday, but at least I have a day off. So I'm just spraying it right onto my glass work surface, which was a Christmas gift from my family this year, my sisters and my niece who are on in the chat. They nicely bought me my glass mat. It was a perfect Christmas gift. So as you can see, as I tap it on, you can go over it as many times as you want, but you just get some nice variations, which I like. It's really great if you're going for like a tie-dye look. When I want like a tie-dye card, this is typically the technique I use to do that. I hear you, Melissa. It's nice to get a break, isn't it? Isn't it, Francie? I was very, very, very appreciative. It is a wonderful gift. And they even got me some of the magnets too, which was awesome. Lots of different magnets, actually. Oh, Lacey's watching, Bree. That's cute. Lacey is their dog. Penny, I look forward to the day I can say that. Okay, so I got my purple on. Just so I don't get a lot of bleeding, I'm going to move to a less used part of the baby wipe to start dabbing in my pink in the center. And when you are using this technique, what's really kind of cool too is you can take that baby wipe back over and even take off some if you'd like to. So it's a really flexible, I think, kind of cool technique. And I thought that since this mermaid is so fashionable that she deserves to have a fashionable background. And I think that does the trick. Has everyone received their mermaid stamps and been playing with them? I have really been enjoying them. I love this set, and one of my favorite items, which I was playing with earlier, are the sea nymph cards. They are absolutely gorgeous, and I have a really fun project for my design team card for next week. So I'm really happy about that. I am just going to put a little heat on here, so bear with me for just a second. It should mute. Candy, I have to say I am not surprised to hear that you have yours all organized. I would think nothing less of you. You are one of the most organized people that I know when I see how you have your craft room. Yeah, poor Christy. They had quite a storm, huh? I know she had said she lost power. She was hoping she might be able to get on via her phone. But if not, Christy, hello in a replay if you're watching later. Hello to everyone watching after the fact. Just need to get my stencil out here. There we go. Okay. And I just want to get some of these dolphins on here. And which way am I going with this? I am going this way. So I'm just going to set that down. Get it somewhat even. There we go. I'm happy. Oh, Candy, you crack me up. Okay, so I am going to add these dolphins in using the beautiful unicorn horn glitter glaze, which I am down to about half a jar. I'm going to have to buy some more. I use this one an awful lot. Let's just press that down. There we go. And we're just going to glide on a layer of the glitter glaze. It spreads so nicely. I was using, I think I used unicorn horn on Sunday when Sean and I were on a special live. Yeah, I tend to gravitate towards it quite a lot. This one and Fallen Snow. This one, though, because it has just that little bit more amount of color in it. Hi, Cordelia. Thanks for joining. It's nice to see you this week. Our friend Sean is, I believe he's in Arkansas right now for his job. And what's, when you want something in the background, but it doesn't have to be like really, really pronounced, these glitter glazes are perfect for adding that little touch into the background. Okay. So let's check that out and see how I did. Hopefully it is good. And it is. There we go. We have our dolphins in the background. I'm just going to put my stencil to the side. I will clean it after the fact. Wipe off my palette knife. I agree with that, Candy. They really are. They are the best ones. Andrea, I believe I said hello, but if I didn't, hello. I'm going to put a little bit of heat on here to get this glitter glaze set, so please bear with me. It is shiny Cordelia. While I'm drying, I should have given you a topic to discuss. So I'm going to channel my inner Linda Richman and say the Prince of Tides was neither about princes nor tides. Discuss. Oh, Francie, I knew you would get that. For those of you who didn't know that reference by chance, Mike Myers used to do a character named Linda Richman on a skit called Coffee Talk on Saturday Night Live. And he played a character named Linda Richman, who was a huge Barbra Streisand fan. And it was, usually any kind of topic to discuss was about Barbra Streisand. So I just figured I would channel my inner Mike Myers there. Okay, just wanted to clean up my surface a bit. And our panel is dry, and we can now move on to making these other components. Oh, Francie, yeah. That's one thing I love is it usually with Francie and I, she'll say something and I'll get it, or I'll say something and she'll get it. Good sense of humor. Okay, so I'm just grabbing some of my markers that I'm going to use. Let's start with coloring the mermaid, and I'm going to start with her face. And I'm using a barely beige to color in her face. And I'm not doing a whole lot of detail because I am going to stamp the glasses, the sunglasses onto her. So that will take up, as you can see in my card, quite a bit of room. So Christy is safe at home. Making a game. Okay, good. Oh, Melissa, you're funny. Now, in my card that I made for this live, I had made her bottom half, her scales, purple. Do I want to do purple, or do I want to do another color? I'm thinking maybe a not so dark purple. I'll do kind of a lighter shade of purple. Let's see what I have here. Ooh, I'm thinking we'll do some lavender fields. Is that one? Yeah, that's lavender fields. Let's try that one. See how that looks. Yeah, that will do. So I'm going to use this shade here for coming around the sides and adding in just a little bit of darkness in some areas, and then go with the lighter shade to fill it in. For that, I'm going to use soft lilac. I agree, Melissa. Yeah. It's nice to make this your own creation. It doesn't always have to be the regular green or teal colors that typically you see on a mer person. There we go. And now for her hair. I think I'm going to stick with making her a ginger. Have a little bit of Ariel going on here. But for that, I'm going to switch over and use, let's see. I think I want burnt. I think I want brighter shade. Let's see. I am looking for an orange that I like. let's see. Hi, Kate. Nice to see you. Those are not popping up to me. So, there we go. There's one orange, and what's this? That is okay. Found some oranges that I'm going to use. Yes, I do remember Splash, Melissa. Yeah, that's a good point. She did. I'm going to put that dark right down there in the back of her hair. Yeah, we're just going to add in some dark areas coming down. And I'm going to come in with a lighter shade to go ahead and blend that in. What I liked is this is I think it's really pretty, but it's also it's a pretty simple design. I wanted to make sure that it was something that wouldn't take too long. There we go. And I'm just going to come in and just lighten that up in the back a little bit. There. Hello, Ellen. Hi, Pam. New time. No, I started up at 8. So that is our normal time. Nice to see you, though. Sean is on a work trip this week, so he is not here, and it's just me. Okay, so now I'm going to color her hats. And let's see, I had done it purple I think I'm going to do the reverse, and I'm going to make the hat pink and the flower on the hat purple. Okay. Oh, yeah, nope. We are at 8 Eastern. Glad that you found us, though. Looks like here in New England, we are going to be getting some heat coming in starting tomorrow, up in the 90s and humid, which I am not a huge fan of, but I have no control over that, so I shall not complain. If I did have control over it, I probably would not make it 90, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, okay. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little yellow center on that flower. Nice. Actually, I think I may also just take some yellow to kind of add some highlights into her hair a bit. Kind of spice it up a bit. Okay, so now before I fussy cut, I am going to stamp those sunglasses. I will complain for you. I hate it. Heat advisory. Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that, Candy. Yeah, I mean, I really do not like the heat. But yeah. Now, my father, on the other hand, absolutely. Oh, I hear you. I am ready for fall and winter too. Those are my favorite times of the year. But my father is a huge, like, heat and humidity person. And I always tell him he can just move to Florida. If he likes it that much, he can move to Florida. I don't want it here. Okay. Oh, Pam, you're in New Jersey. Okay. Let's see. I just want to look over. That looks good for the glasses. Yeah, that's pretty good because I'm going to color them in. So there we go. We got her sunglasses on her. And let me clean off that stamp. So, oh, nice, Pam. Yeah, these are a lot of fun. Yeah, all of these mermaid stamps have been a lot of fun to create with. Just to give you a little sneak peek for next, well, not a sneak peek, but a little hint for next week, we'll be using the Sea Nymph creative cards, which are, oh, they're fabulous. They're really, really good. All right, that is one cool mermaid. Okay, so that part is done. All I have to do is fussy cut them out. Now, for the rest of the card, I'm going to do the same technique with the baby wipe, but this time I'm going to use that Mango Shimmer Mist onto some cardstock. I'm going to use some stacking circular dies from my stash to cut out some circles, and I'm going to stamp some things on there as well. So I'm going to start with the cardstock to get that ready. I think I will use a fresh baby wipe so I don't go ahead and create any muddy colors. And I'm just going to tap that on. One thing I noticed about the Mango Sunrise, it is a really pretty shade of orange, and it seems to me that once it dries darker. So I'm going light with it just because I don't want it to be too dark. But again, especially with this, you can see kind of like that. It's almost like a marbling look that you get with the baby wipe by tapping it around, and I love that. So it's not just one uniform shade. There we go. That looks good. Wipe and come over to the side. I think that is what I want. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to put a magnet there to hold that and going to get some heat on it. Francie. There we go. I know, Francie, now because of you, Amanda, when I go to visit, is going to frisk me to make sure that I'm not taking any baby wipes with me. Thanks, my friend. Okay, I'm just going to place I'm going to cut them out and then stamp them, just to make it easier in regards to knowing exactly where they will fit. You didn't start it. Okay. Put my dies to the side so I don't misplace them. And grab our circles. All right. You just piled on. Oh, maybe there was a comment I didn't see. Okay. Oh, apologies, my friend. I don't know. Now I just have visions of Amanda wanting to search me on the way out. I do really love this sentiment of be a mermaid in a sea of fish. So this, I mean, what's nice about this set, this card, is it can be used for so many different occasions. I mean, this can be a birthday card. It can be a thinking of you card. It can be a just card for you being you. Lots to do with it. Just going to go one more time to make sure that that's nice and dark. Kate. Okay, there is one circle stamped. Wipe that off. Okay, so for my next one, I think I will stick with the bag to make her even more fashionable. There we go. So Melissa, any plans for your day off tomorrow? I slacked over the weekend and I went live with Sean, and then afterwards didn't feel like getting my cleaning done. So I am going to be doing some cleaning tomorrow. Get that done so then this coming weekend I don't even have to worry about it. And once that cleaning's done, I will probably be working on some projects. These drinks in this set are just so cute. I really love, even though I'm allergic to coconut, I am using the one that looks like it's in the coconut shell, just because it's so cute and tropical. Oh, nice. Hello, Jana. Nice to see you. In case you're wondering, Sean is traveling, so I am flying solo tonight. And aside from just a little bit of a technical issue at the beginning, I think going okay. Okay, and there is our drink. So now we get to move into fussy cutting. And I'm someone that doesn't mind fussy cutting. So for me, now, oh, they're right here in front of me. I was like, where did I put my stamps? I found them. Oh, sorry, Brenda. Oh, that's right, Francie. You did say you have a shift tomorrow. Ah. Okay, so I am just going to cut these out. And when I fussy cut, I generally do not leave any white around. I like to cut right to the line if I can. I just like that clean look. But that's just me. I know some people are afraid of cutting too far or something like that. Yeah, I prefer the look of it being closer. There's the hat. Pam. Not a fan of fussy cutting, huh? I mean, yeah. If there were dies, I would have bought the dies. You know what it is with I'm going to just admit it. Um, I need a cricket class. My family was nice enough to have bought me one 2 years ago for Christmas. And I've used it a couple of times, but I find Design Space to be kind of confusing. And I think I just need to take a class to better understand. Um, so that is on my to do list. But of course, I say in my spare time, but I always end up working on other projects. So I've just got to make the time to do it. I don't know if Christopher is still planning on having his um, cricket class. I'm hoping so because I bet you it would be a good one to take with him. I actually do have a bunch of SVG files that I bought that came with like some um, card kits from some other companies, and I have the cutouts, no dies, and I just end up fussy cutting the characters again, just because I don't know. I'm doing something wrong in Design Space. That's all I know. But the nice thing is, cutting her out and cutting out the hat just does not take much time at all. Already cut out, so. Oh, okay, Candy. Yeah, I would love to learn. That would be awesome. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. And then what I like to do is after I'm done fussy cutting, I like to get rid of that little bit of white around the edge. So I just take sometimes black, but sometimes just a darker gray and lightly go around the edge just to get rid of that white. And that, that way too, if you do happen to cut too close to the line, you can just darken it right up using this, and no one will be any of the wiser. Thanks, Francie. I really think she's pretty cute too. Kind of going for that Ariel look with the red hair. But like I said, I wanted to change it up and um, made her purple. And once I get her onto the card, what I did with this one is I took a Nuvo Shimmer Mist pen and just put a little bit on there just to so that when you see it in person and the light hits it, she shimmers a bit. So okay. Wow. That's awesome, Candy. Um yeah, I think once I understand, I'll be off and running. I had bought some books and I don't know. Design Space just doesn't seem that intuitive to me. But you know what? It could just be me. Okay, so now, thanks, Brenda. Sarah's video was what inspired me to get the SVG files. Otherwise, I didn't know that Sarah had a video. Oh, okay. I'll have to look. I was not aware. Oh, so that is still a little tacky. Hopefully no one thinks it's tacky. So I am going to just put a little more heat on that before I get it onto my card base. Put those over there so they don't blow away on me. Thank you, Francie. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Candy. Okay. Dry? All right, I think we're dry. Good, good, good. Yeah, the problem is that I usually just can't make the time of her live. So, and unfortunately, I'm very bad in general about going back and watching replays. I need to be better about it. All right, so now we're just in assembly phase. Well, it looks like there was just a little bit, but nothing that came off, so good. Good, good. Did not impact my panel. And the good news is, if it had, I have pieces that are going to cover up parts, so I could just choose to put something over it, but it didn't, so nice. All right, get that set in place. There we go. So for the, yeah, that would be awesome. I would love that, Candy. That would be super helpful. I am going to put her on with some double-sided foam tape. There are my scissors. Let's get those strips on there. And the good news is I'm still within the hour, so I timed it out pretty well. All right, so really, when it comes to the rest of the design, these, you can put these anywhere that you'd like. I liked the idea of having like these bubbles kind of floating around her. So that's why I put her kind of in the corner. This time I may put her up just a tad more towards the center. And then have these bubbles going around her. And for those bubbles, I also used some double-sided tape. Double-sided foam tape, I should say. Yeah, that is true, Pam. The interaction from the lives is so fun. I mean, honestly, that's one thing I love about Wednesday nights is all of you make this so fun. That's something Sean and I talk about is just, you all, all of you in the chat are so much fun and so supportive, and we just have a blast with all of you. That makes a big difference. That's true dat, Francie. True dat. That is the best part. You all are the best part. And I think for this one, I'm going to go over here again. And there we go. So as you can see, I stayed pretty close to the original that I made. Changed up a little bit of the color on her, but not too drastically. Oh, you know what? I had mentioned putting on some shimmer onto her scales. So let's use my shimmer pen and put some of that on there just to jazz her up a bit, even more than she already is. And you know what would also be fun is to put some on the inside of the shades. So we'll add a little in there too. There. So I stayed pretty close to the original. I love the background. This time I went with a little bit of lighter pink and then just a few spots of dark going into then the pink, the darker purple spots, then going into the pink. And I went a little bit lighter with the mango. So let me just look up now, just since Walter went live, I know. Yeah, let me know. I don't have much other than working on some projects. That would be awesome. So there we have it. A nice Mermazing visit under the sea with our fabulously fashioned mermaid. Yes, Francie, I am. So I'll make any time work. I can be available. Awesome. That'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so thank you, Francie. There we have it. There is our card finished. And I also do really love those glittered dolphins on the background. They're a lot of fun. So there we go. Thanks, Francie. I appreciate that. I'm going to switch back up to my top camera now. So I can say, thanks, Kate. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Candy. Yeah, that's awesome. That'll be fun and very, very helpful. Thank you. And I thank all of you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. And I had mentioned next week, Sean and I will be keeping up with the mermaid theme again, but this time using the really cool sea nymph creative cards. Thanks, Candy. We have both Sean and I have some fun projects for next week. So thank you, Ellen. Thank you all. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. So I hope that you all, those of you who have to work, have a good day tomorrow. Those of you that don't, have a wonderful day tomorrow. And I'll see you again soon. Good night, friends.